So this one day, it was summer I think, with the pitmen against the wireworks. The cricket match, you remember that? I was sat close to my gran, I were watching you. And you came up to bat and you looked like something out of a painting, Tommy, and your crisp whites and the sunlight made your hair look like, I don't know, burnt copper. You took my breath away, Tommy. I swear I could feel it, beating out my chest. And I think that was the moment I fell for you. Fallen. Unable to catch myself. Well, I'm ecstatic in the fact that it's being turned into a feature film. It's going to be my first time in a leading role in an independent feature film. Now, what I'm really looking forward to for the film is the fact that we're going to get to see the backstory of Eddie and Tommy's lives in Yorkshire, to understand why Eddie is the way he is, and his relationship with his father, the relationship with his mother, who allowed the things that happened to him at the hands of his father.
It played very inspiring, informative. Took a few of us on their own back, how it would have been. Very refreshing. Don't read the synopsis. Sit, enjoy it, and learn a few things. And enjoy the ride.
So I don't need your sorries, and I don't need your money. I don't need anything from you. I never have. Well, that's all I've got. Then a few quid here. Take it. I don't want it. I don't want anything from you. I know it's not enough. It can never be enough. I don't know why I didn't love you like I should have, but I felt it.
So basically, in terms of what the New York audience are going to see and they're going to find, is Gladys typically upholds the 1950s tradition of cleaning, baking, wearing extravagant kind of dresses, too much makeup. She's absolutely obsessed with the guest house, which is quite a conflict because the guest house is actually quite scruffy and she doesn't actually manage it very well. That's a legacy from her mum. Sorry, mum.
I love the mix of it. I love the fact that you've got the three sparky women that are playing off each other and bringing like comedy and humour, and I think that is a really good foil against the really emotional story that are told by the other groups of characters. I loved it.
Oh, Gladdy, I don't get to choose. With Patty and Margaret, we tend to fight it out amongst ourselves.
God damn! Sherry is for funerals. I brought the hard stuff.
I think you've said quite enough today, don't you, dear? Gladdy's going to sing. Oh, Gladdy, you finished the brocade. How enchanting. Such wonderful needlework. You have such delicate fingers. Oh yes, do you, dear? They say you have a lovely voice.
Hope you got a screw to get a drink around this joint.
My favourite, without a doubt, has to be Phyllis. She is a little bit sexy, a little bit sensuous, easy to shock at times, but she's the core personality. The other two are wonderful to play, exciting to play, but me, inside, I'm Phyllis.
Well, it was an emotional roller coaster. Of course, in Blackpool, of all places, and I really enjoyed it. Fantastic show, and what an ending.
Exactly. You can't stand black pudding. You only ever want to eat the pasty. Well, that's you and Eddie. You don't want to pretend life eating that black pudding, does you?
No!
So eat the bloody pasty, Tommy Price! Eat the bloody pasty! Stop telling yourself that you can end things, because you can. Stop telling yourself that you can get wed, because you can. I mean, no offence, but could you even get the flag up the pole?
Bloody hell, Maureen.
I'm just saying, if you spent your whole life eating nout but pasty, black pudding's going to come as quite a shock to you. I've got a feeling when that black pudding starts winking at you, you're going to run for the hills. And so you should, Tommy lad, because you were born to eat the pasty.
Right, got it, pasty.
I absolutely love the play this evening. It had an absolutely fantastic ending. I had hairs on the back of my neck and I wanted to just stand up and cheer. It was brilliant, very emotional, love the language, definitely go and see it.
He won't ever leave her, you know. That type never do. They want butter and margarine. Butter for best at all. Something that spreads easy on the side.
Oh, fantastic. Absolutely so riveting. Every moment, every scene of it was captured. It was happening at the time, and the points that were being said in every scene were so important.
It wouldn't fit. Oh, bloody hell! I've left my croissants in the oven.
Croissant? If God had wanted us to eat croissants, he wouldn't have built a big bloody ocean between us. It'd be frogs' legs and bloody snails next. Name me one thing the French have ever given this world that's worth a shit.
The guillotine!
I enjoyed the play greatly, and it reminded me of my own childhood and how tough some people in Lancashire could be and how some people fought against that toughness.
Go. Where, Eddie? America. Anywhere. But not home. Tommy, you know that place will never belong to me again, you know that.
People just don't go to America, Eddie. They do. And you said you loved me. Oh, so this is the way it's going to end then, you said you loved me. This is the way it's going to end. You said it was a fucking miracle. It is a fucking miracle. It is that we found each other. And it is. And I believed you. Get off me.
Well, obviously working with Kyle, my co-lead, and talking to the director Carlton himself and going through the script, it's we've kind of found that Tommy was the more sensitive one out of the two. He was a lot more naive out of the pair as well. Eddie was a lot more forefront with his homosexuality, and Tommy was very conflicted in how he felt. So I took all of that and was kind of thinking, how would this young lad back then react and feel in these situations? And the critics have loved it so far, so can't complain.
So you go to this place that doesn't exist, mate, because they will never let us be. They will never let us be, mate, I'm telling you.